Hatha Yoga for intermediates. Intermediate yoga practitioners should have a strong digestive fire and a strong intellectual hunger. They should also feel light and energetic and have an uplifting and spirited nature. For this level of yoga, the focus is on breathing and posture. Developing these qualities will lead to a higher yoga practice. Intermediates should look for a teacher who will encourage them and help them achieve their goals. Hatha Yoga focuses on posture and breathing techniques. Hatha Yoga is a system of physical postures and breathing exercises. Its basic principles are derived from the 8 limbs of yoga, a system of ethical principles for self-discipline and moral conduct. It aims to develop the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects of the practice. The physical postures prepare the body for meditation and spiritual development. Different yogic disciplines have evolved from this foundation. Most of the traditional practices include meditation, postures, and breathing techniques. Beginners can start with basic postures like standing and seated positions. Once they understand how the breath connects with the postures, they can move on to more advanced postures. Advanced students can move on to Kundalini Yoga, a more spiritual version of Hatha Yoga. Regardless of the level of your practice, Hatha Yoga is an excellent choice for overall health and fitness. Hatha Yoga also helps people cope with stress. High levels of stress can lead to numerous health issues. Heart disease is a common symptom of stress. It can also help you avoid injuries by improving posture and balance. It can help you improve your lung capacity as well. A basic Hatha Yoga practice begins with a warm-up of 5 to 10 minutes. Beginners should also be prepared for some poses that put a strain on their knees and neck. Ashtanga Yoga is physically demanding. Ashtanga Yoga is an energetic and highly structured form of Hatha Yoga. It is composed of 6 series with a predetermined order and focus. The movements are linked with breath, enhancing the flow of energy. This practice is known to promote mental clarity and inner peace. It is difficult, and students should be in good physical condition. The Ashtanga sequence includes various poses and postures, including the sun salutation, forward fold, push-up, and plank. The movements work different muscle groups and improve core strength. Ashtanga Yoga is also one of the exercises recommended for lower back pain. A small study revealed that women who practice yoga twice a week improved their balance and range of motion. The Ashtanga series is physically demanding for advanced Hatha Yoga students. The sequence is divided into 4 levels, which build on each other. The first level consists of the primary series and secondary series. Advanced students move on to Rocket Yoga, a more physically challenging style of the practice. Ashtanga is rooted in the Tristana concept, which encourages introspection and meditation. Ashtanga is an intense form of yoga that focuses on building core strength and flexibility. It is also known to reduce the risk of falls. It is beneficial for people of all ages, including those with physical disabilities or neurological problems. Ashtanga Yoga also helps people with vision impairments improve their balance. Vinyasa Yoga emphasizes the breath. Vinyasa Yoga emphasizes the use of breath and movement to achieve the perfect balance between body and breath. There are many variations of this style of yoga, but the most common is Ashtanga Yoga. This style consists of 6 different series of asanas, each with a specific order. However, many yoga instructors refer to a vinyasa as any set of progressive postures that incorporate breath. Vinyasa Yoga is an energetic, flowing style of yoga. It emphasizes the breath to help the body move into and out of poses. The breathing cycle encourages the body to lengthen and contract, expanding the belly while calming the nervous system. As a result, this style helps the body achieve balance and better sleep. Vinyasa Yoga classes may be structured toward splits, called Hanumanasana in Sanskrit. In addition to warm-up exercises, these classes may also include warrior sequences, which help strengthen the opposing muscles. They might also include seated hamstring and glute stretches to help prepare the body for splits. Advanced yoga practitioners can benefit from vinyasa classes. These classes emphasize the breath and movement and will require a thorough understanding of postures and breathing techniques to achieve optimal benefits. As a result, these classes are challenging, requiring concentration and attention. Advanced practitioners may need some previous experience before attempting these classes. Maha Yoga teaches from an alignment point of view. Maha Yoga offers a unique style of teaching that is based on alignment. In addition to traditional forms, Maha offers students an emphasis on anatomy and the therapeutic effect of yoga asanas. Students learn the correct alignment and use sound and meditation techniques to prepare for asanas. The course includes didactic lectures and hands-on practice. Students receive as well as teach yoga during the training. Throughout the training, the benefits of yoga are discussed, as are the risks and contraindications. Holistic well-being is also stressed. Students who successfully complete the training will be certified to teach yoga. Maha Yoga offers this course for PS 1150 or PS 975 if you register early. There is limited space, so booking early is essential. The Maha Yoga style of Hatha Yoga is based on alignment. The teacher emphasizes the importance of proper alignment for a healthy body and a healthy mind. It is a holistic approach to yoga and is centered on the heart, While Hatha Yoga's course is open to both beginners and seasoned yogis, to be eligible, students must have at least 6 months of yoga practice prior to taking the course. In addition to this, participants must be in good physical shape and have a consistent 4-hour yoga practice daily. The course is taught by a team of experienced teachers from all over the world. Its teachers have been teaching and spreading the yoga philosophy around the world for over a decade. Flying pigeon pose is a challenging arm balance. The flying pigeon pose is a balancing act requiring a great deal of strength, flexibility, and endurance. It also requires counterbalance and control. Before attempting to pose, however, it is important to warm up your shoulders, core, and hips. The pigeon pose can be particularly dangerous because it can overstretch the gluteal tendons that attach to the outer hip bones. This could lead to injuries and pain in these tendons. Also, many people have trouble bringing their shin parallel to the front of their yoga mat. If your shin is too close to the body, it can cause knee injuries. To prevent this, you may want to place a folded towel between your shin and knee. While the flying pigeon pose may seem easy on the surface, it requires a great deal of strength and openness to achieve. You may even want to use a yoga block to get additional support. Once you learn to master this pose, it will feel amazing. Aside from being a challenging arm balance, the flying pigeon pose is an excellent way to build strength and flexibility in your arms and shoulders. This pose is part of the Hatha Yoga Advanced Series, which focuses on strengthening the arms and shoulders. Sivananda Yoga is a form of Hatha Yoga. Sivananda Yoga focuses on softening the breathing and relaxing into the asanas. The yoga poses are held for longer periods of time, allowing students to experience both the physical and mental benefits. As a result, a Sivananda Yoga class typically includes chanting Sanskrit and pranayama exercises as well as a lone final relaxation called savasana. Sivananda Yoga students are not strangers to ashram life. In addition to learning the various yoga poses and breathing techniques, they also experience the other aspects of yogic living, such as sadhana, a personal commitment to the practice, and kriyas. Sivananda Yoga students also study ancient texts relating to the science of Ayurveda, a sister science of yoga. The philosophy of Sivananda Yoga is based on the teachings of Adi Sankaracharya, an Indian yogi who lived in the 7th century. Adi Sankaracharya is credited with unifying the diverse spiritual traditions of ancient India into one system. His system is based on the Upanishads, or spiritual writings, from the 4 Vedas. Sivananda Yoga is a form that incorporates both Vinyasa and Hatha Yoga. Its goal is to focus on repetition and breath, and it is more difficult to master than traditional forms of Hatha Yoga. The practice emphasizes the synchronization of breathing and movement to achieve spiritual and physical balance. We hope you enjoyed the video and ask that you subscribe to the channel and our newsletter in the description below. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. The best way to get started with yoga is to find a class near you and attend a few times. While most classes are oriented towards beginners, you'll likely have a few poses that feel awkward or challenging at first. You might also feel embarrassed or out of place at first, but everyone else in class has felt that way at some point too. Just go at your own pace and remember that everyone else is just as nervous as you are. In fact, some of the most common questions asked in yoga classes are, am I doing this right? And how do I do this pose? Here are some tips to help you get started with yoga. 1. Wear comfortable clothing that doesn't restrict movement. 2. Try not to worry too much about how you look, as most people in class are focused on themselves and their own practice rather than your form or appearance. 3. Don't be afraid of asking questions if something confuses you. Many instructors welcome questions from beginning students because they know it will help them feel more comfortable in class later on. In general, the purpose of yoga is to keep your body strong and healthy, your mind focused and balanced, and your spirit calm and peaceful. Yoga is a great way to relax and distress after a long day at work, or just get the blood flowing in your body before starting off your morning. It can also be used as an effective form of exercise if you are looking for something more than just stretching. If you have never tried yoga before, it is important to find a studio that is right for you. This may mean looking into different types of classes, such as hot yoga or vinyasa flow, or even different studios and instructors in your area. It can also be beneficial to try out a few different classes before deciding on one that works best with your schedule and goals. If you are just looking for a quick way to stretch out your muscles, trying yoga at home may be a good option. There are many different types of yoga available through DVDs or online videos, which can provide options for beginners and more advanced practitioners. For most people, the main reason for practicing yoga is to maintain or improve their health. These are known as Hatha Yoga poses as they are designed to help with everyday bodily pains or aches. There are many other types of yoga that focus on spiritual enlightenment or relaxation rather than exercise or health benefits. Yoga is a great way to relax and distress after a long day at work, or just get the blood flowing in your body before starting off your morning. It can also be used as an effective form of exercise if you are looking for something more than just stretching. For most people, the main reason for practicing yoga is to maintain or improve their health. In all matters, we wish you well and welcome you back for our next video. Until then, be well.